This is the process shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a movie theater, and I've seen Believe in Ghosts, a new short documentary directed by Courtney Dixon. It examines the urban farm work of Samantha, one of the relatively few black farmers in America. The film looks at various aspects of her work within the context of discrimination against black farmers by national groups, the greater context of racism throughout American history, and how Samantha and others like her are able to look forward to the future while still remaining attached to their roots. The movie definitely goes in hard when talking about that latter context, by the way. It almost feels out of nowhere as well, rather than attempting a smoother segue from the opening scenes, which takes a more personal and intimate look at Samantha's business as an urban farmer. There are a number of scenes of her family involved on the farm, from tending crops to bottling preserves, and even some shots of Samantha at work as a beekeeper. Her voiceover drives the film's narrative as she discusses what led her to move from Chicago to North Carolina, how she began farming, and the issues she's faced doing so, the latter of which being where we shift into the greater context of Believe in Ghosts. It's also around here that the movie stops being about Samantha as a farmer and more about her and her farm as a modern example of a long-lasting system of oppression and discrimination. It's a topic that Believe in Ghosts focuses heavily upon, and for good reason, of course. It shows how much the cards have been stacked against black farmers throughout American history, and how even in recent years there are still opportunities denied to them. My only issue is that it almost pushes Samantha and her work out of focus entirely, and goes into detail about those greater themes. Again, it's a rather sudden tonal shift for the movie, going from a more personal human interest story to one that sees the farm as a statistic of sorts. It does come back around in the end, though, and is delivered in an inventive manner, showing how Samantha feels that her ancestral past is connected to her through more than just her blood. The cinematography of Believe in Ghosts accommodates for this and the film's other topics, shifting initially from a fly-on-the-wall style and flow to a series of edits that is densely packed with information, and finally something a bit more dreamlike and, well, ghostly. In the end, the film follows an interesting person and universal ideas, thinking globally and acting locally, but it has an issue in how it links the two together, coming out in the end more like a bumpy road rather than a smooth flow. Believe in Ghosts. Courtney Dixon, 2021. 3.5 stars. I'd still say it's worth seeing. It's definitely got some worthwhile information, at least. Anyways, that's it for the review. If you liked it, then leave me a like. If you want, leave me a comment. If you need, subscribe to the channel for more reviews like this. I'm adding farming to my list of things to do if I get out of here. Or maybe I can try and break through to soil somewhere out in the lobby of this place.